What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of the Crasher community? How are you guys doing today? So, we're back with a new video to discuss Adin Ross, and honestly, at this point, I have absolutely no idea what is going on with Adin Ross in his personal life, but the guy's just straight up fucking lost his mind. So let's get into this. So we have ourselves an article on Degeneracy that is titled, Adin Ross under fire for begging Hasan to kill himself. Kick streamer Adin Ross has sparked backlash on Twitter after urging Twitch star Hasan to take his own life. Hasan and Adin Ross have been feuding for some time now, and their differences reached a boiling point where the Part Kick owner banned the political streamer from the platform. In response to the ban, Hasan fired back, calling Ross a gremlin and saying that he had no intention of joining Kick to begin with. After a few more back and forths with Ross, even questioning Hasan's beliefs for changing his profile photo for Pride Month, but not Black History Month, Adin dropped a mega bombshell on Twitter. On June 7th, Adin fired off another tweet. This time, the gloves were off as he pleaded with Hasan to take his own life. Hasan, please KYS. I'll do anything, please, he tweeted. And going a bit further into this, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Adin Ross's alt account where he made that absolutely disgusting statement. That's not all. Ross followed this up by accusing Hasan of using his platform to push an agenda on children in a blazing attack on the left-wing commentator. You're a creep. You're going to hell, he blasted. All for people themselves. I love everyone, but he pushes agendas on children. You're forcing underage transgender surgeries. Creep. Many users commented on the tweets, saying Adin took things too far and that he needs to chill out. And embedded in the article is another tweet out of Ross's alt account that says exactly what we had just read above. Hasan hasn't commented on Adin Ross's inflammatory remarks just yet, but it's unlikely he'll remain silent on the issue. Hasan isn't the only one Adin is taking aim at either. He also lashed out at esports and entertainment reporter Jake Lucky, saying in a post, Jake Lucky deserved to be stoned to death. On God, you need to be bullied. Now, the tweet isn't actually publicly available anymore, but this right here was indeed a real thing, once again from Adin Ross's alt account. Adin, meanwhile, risks being banned on Twitter for urging Hasan to take his own life, as outlined by the platform's policies, which clearly state you may not promote or encourage suicide or self-harm. We'll have to wait and see if Twitter ends up taking action, and if Adin Ross finds himself suspended from the site. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a shit ton to unpack here. I've got a lot to say, so get ready. First and foremost, Adin, who in the absolute blue hell do you think you are, thinking that it's okay to encourage suicide and self-harm to those that you don't like? Let me tell you something. There are lots of people out there that I don't like, but one of the absolute cardinal sins that you never ever do is to literally wish death upon another individual. Like Adin Ross, my dog, you just straight out tripping, okay? You are nothing more than a power-tripping Andrew Tate wannabe rat bastard that, quite frankly, needs to be put in his place. Like, you represent Kick, yet with actions like these, oh my god, do you ever give Kick a horrible name? And honestly, I hope Kick does something to put you in your place, motherfucker. And you know what? All of this is coming from someone that isn't a Hasan fan, okay? And yet, here I am actually defending him because, honestly, making remarks like this, regardless of whether or not you believe in someone's political beliefs, whether or not you believe in someone's personal beliefs, that is just straight up inappropriate, and I would never ever wish for self-harm or suicide on anybody. But out of everything that is fucked up here in this situation, do you want to know what I find actually really comical about this? Is the fact that Adin actually seems like he is projecting himself, especially when he is accusing Hasan of pushing some sort of gay agenda for little boys and little girls. Yet, Adin, didn't you get famous by acting gay yourself? Now, don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that if that is what you truly feel, but don't you dare, okay? Do not fucking dare try to throw stones in a glass house and not expect any repercussions, okay, buddy? And you know what? Another piece of irony out of this situation is that he wants to accuse Hasan when it comes to pushing an agenda when it comes to children. Yet, didn't you do online gambling in front of your child audience? You ain't exactly one to talk either, buddy. And you know what? Let me go a little bit extra here, okay? This is a topic that I genuinely try to stay away from because of the sensitivities of it, as well as the many nuances around it. But let me try to be as transparent and straightforward here. This does involve things like transgenderism as well as transgender surgery. If you are at the age where you yourself can make your own decision without being indoctrinated, without being manipulated or gaslit or forced in any way, shape, and form, if you want to go under the knife and you want to transition, I have got absolutely no problem with that, because here's the thing, okay? If you are old enough and mature enough to make these decisions yourself, you went through the steps, you went through educating yourself, and you did it all on your own because this is something that you genuinely want, not out of manipulation from anyone else. At the end of the day, it's the freedom of choice, and you are free to choose what you want to do. And if that is something that you want to do and it's of your own volition, then you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Where it does become dicey, though, is if you are trying to indoctrinate and manipulate young children and confuse them even more when they don't even know who they are yet. Like, that is where we start to have some problems and some issues, but the thing is, like I said, I really don't like to talk about these sort of things because of how sensitive and how nuanced they are. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, I am all in support of freedom of choice, provided you yourself know what you're getting yourself into. That's about as carefully and as simplistically as I can put it when it comes to my stance on this sensitive issue right here. And here's the thing as well, is that when it comes to Hasan's content, I'm not all that familiar with it, so I can't really confirm or deny if whether or not he is forcing the ideology of underage transgender surgeries. That is something that I simply put can't confirm or deny. I can't put a pin on it. But unless he's doing things to genuinely harm young kids, then quite frankly, I don't have a problem with Hasan as a person, even if my political beliefs or lack thereof don't align with his. I am apolitical, for a lack of better terminology. Hey, how you doing? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, there was a fair amount that I had to say in regards to this, not just in regards to the situation in general, but also in regards to a couple of other side things as well. So I guess you could say that this video was also a way to kind of get to know me a little bit better, I guess depending on how you look at it. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is it here for the video. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to hear you guys out in the comments down below. Just remember, at the end of the day, keep it respectful, keep it 100 with me and with each other, and let's get to talking if we have any different perspectives to share. And let me just also say this, okay? I don't care what your political beliefs are, okay? Both sides are flawed. Let's just make that abundantly clear. That is why I am apolitical/neutral, because I understand the nuances and the flaws between both sides. I am not going to side with either or, because there are aspects about the left that I agree and disagree with, and there are aspects about the right that I agree and disagree with. Plain and simple. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, don't be like that rat bastard Adin Ross, and I will see you next time.